Hi everybody, it's Conundrum back again with another reaction video for you guys. This time I'll be reacting to a video that is on YouTube. It's called One Hit Wonders You Didn't Realize Passed Away. Again, it's called One Hit Wonders You Didn't Realize Passed Away. So I'm going to react to this in a second, but of course you guys know what you need to do. First, please like, comment, subscribe, and definitely hit the notification bell for when I come out with new videos. Again, like, comment, subscribe, and definitely hit the notification bell for when I come out with new videos. Now let's go ahead and react to this video. I'm interested to see who the One Hit Wonders they really are putting out there. Here we go.
We all have a favorite one-hit wonder, that song you just can't help but sing or dance along to every time you hear it. But as is the nature of one-hit wonders, we often have no idea what happened to their performers after that initial success. In fact, you may not even realize that several of your favorite one-hit wonders have sadly passed away. Rich Cronin. Run up to any 80s or 90s baby and say, New Kids on the Block and a bunch of hits, and they're pretty much guaranteed to respond with, Chinese food makes me sick. For those of you who are still trying to figure out what the New Kids have to do with Asian cuisine, these lyrics are actually the chorus of the uber-popular 1999 hit, Summer Girls by the boy band LFO. The group consisted of Devin Lima, Brad Fischetti, and Rich Cronin. They were TRL poster boys and their catchy, fun-loving jam was on heavy rotation. After complaining of painful headaches, Cronin was diagnosed with a form of blood cancer in 2005. That same year, he established the Rich Cronin Hope Foundation to bring awareness to the importance of the volunteer bone marrow registry. He was able to bounce back from his health crisis and in 2008 released a solo album called Billion Dollar Sound. He also appeared as a cast member on the VH1 reality show Mission Man Band. Cronin announced that he was back in the studio in 2010, but we never got to hear what he was working on. He passed away on September 8, 2010 after suffering a stroke at the age of 35. Michael Ciccione. To capitalize on the popularity of boy bands in the 90s and early 2000s, the fictional group Together was created. A self-titled MTV movie parody followed, along with a spin-off series that chronicled the formation of the band. The made-for-TV film became so popular that the guys became real-life pop stars. Among the characters was Michael Ciccione, who played Jason Cutie McKnight. When the MTV spin-off series aired, Ciccione was noticeably absent from the last few episodes. His character suffered from a fictional ailment, but in real life, Ciccione was battling health issues too. At the age of 9, he was diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma. After successful rounds of chemotherapy and a bone marrow transplant, his uncle told MTV News that he was cancer-free, but the treatments left him with respiratory issues that claimed his life just 8 days after his 16th birthday.
Wow.
Melanie Thornton. Along with her bandmate Lane McRae, Melanie Thornton helped form the 90s group La Bouche. Their Euro-inspired pop songs boomed through the speakers of nightclubs across the globe, and their most popular hit, Be My Lover, peaked at number 6 on the Billboard charts. By 2000, Thornton decided to leave the group behind, and she released her first and last solo album called Ready to Fly in May 2001. On November 24, 2001, Thornton was aboard a plane traveling from Berlin to Zurich, which crashed just a few miles short of its final destination, killing her and 23 other passengers. She was 34. Natina Reed. Shamari Fears, Brandy Williams, and Natina Reed started the 90s girl group Black, and their most successful song, Bring It All To Me, hit number 5 on the Billboard charts. Many compared the group to a younger version of TLC, and Reed's style was similar to TLC group member Lisa Left Eye Lopez, who took her under her wing as a protege. In 2000, Reed starred in the hit Kirsten Dunst flick Bring It On, but her future in the entertainment industry was cut short. On October 26, 2012, Reed was walking along a Georgia roadway when a vehicle struck her. The driver called 911 and Reed was transported to a hospital where she died. She was 32 years old and left behind a 10-year-old son.
Wow.
Dan Hartman. He may be dismissed by some as a one-hit wonder, but Dan Hartman was actually an accomplished producer and songwriter who penned hits for James Brown, Tina Turner, and Joe Cocker. As a solo singer, Hartman made the Billboard Top 100 chart multiple times, though his most well-known jam, I Can Dream About You, was his only song to crack the top 10. That was in 1984. And just 10 years later, he succumbed to a brain tumor, which was a complication from AIDS.
Wow.
Minnie Riperton. Long before Mariah Carey blew listeners away with her nearly ear-piercing high-octave range, singer-songwriter Minnie Riperton secured her place in vocalist history with the high note in Lovin' You. According to Ripperton's husband, singer-songwriter Richard Rudolph, Lovin' You originated from a melody Ripperton was humming over a jazz samba he was playing while she cooked a meal. They recorded the melody to use as a distraction for their new baby Maya, who, quote, never wanted her mama out of her sight. In case you missed that, yes, we're talking about a young Maya Rudolph of SNL fame. Ripperton passed away just 4 years after Lovin' You made it all the way to the #1 spot on the Billboard Hot 100.
Wow.
Stuart Adamson. The UK pop band Big Country found international success with the track In a Big Country. MTV's heavy rotation of the accompanying music video catapulted it onto the Billboard Hot 100, despite the fact that it received little radio airplay. The band continued making albums for more than a decade after its smash debut, but the group never repeated its initial success. The band was on hiatus after a brief reunion tour when lead singer Stuart Adamson's body was found in a hotel room in Hawaii after it had been declared missing for more than a month. Adamson's death was ruled a suicide.
Wow.
He was 34. Simone Battle. The creator of the Pussycat Dolls used the same formula of beautiful women, skimpy outfits, and girl power songs to create the pop group GRL. Its members, Emmeline Estrada, Paula Van Oppen, Lauren Bennett, Natasha Slayton, and Simone Battle, began recording songs in 2013 and really broke out when they were featured on the Pitbull track Wild Wild Love. Then tragedy struck. Battle was found hanging in a Hollywood home on September 5th, 2014, and her death was ruled a suicide. Friends and family told investigators Battle was allegedly suffering from depression and struggling with money issues. Though the group had just returned from a successful overseas tour, sources claimed Battle feared GRL would never become a huge hit in the States. GRL attempted to continue performing after Battle's death, but disbanded 9 months later. If you or anyone you know is having suicidal thoughts, please call the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 1-800-273-TALK.
Okay, so that's the end of the video. That was pretty well put together. I mean, there was some in there that I'm familiar with the names of them because I grew up around the time that music came out. There's a few of them I was not very familiar with. But my big thing is that would you technically consider them a one-hit wonder if they were actually part of a group before they became a single artist? I'm wondering about that. So let me know down in the comment section on your thoughts on that. If you would consider them one-hit wonder if they were already part of a group beforehand, and then of course they decided that they want to branch out and do something on their own. So I don't know if that technically qualifies, but again, let me know down in the comment section what your thoughts are on that. I want to say rest in peace to all those that we did lose. You know, we do lose artists left and right, you know, to different things, as you heard, cancer, brain cancer, tumors, as well as, you know, depression. And, you know, if you are feeling suicidal, definitely get help if you can. Speak to somebody or call the hotline that they just listed on there. You know, make sure you take care of yourself and the people around you, because that's one of the biggest things. Again, you know, my thoughts are is that I'm going to give this a thumbs up. I think it was a great video. It did highlight a lot of the artists who were, you know, part of great groups, and I don't know if I technically consider them one-hit wonders, but again, those are just my thoughts. But let me know down in the comment section your thoughts. If you liked it, if you hated it, if you thought it sucked, please put that down in the comment section, you know, and then, you know, let me know what your thoughts are, you know, with the one-hit wonders. If you have a favorite song from these particular people, that always helps as well. So, you know, again, I did actually get a new subscriber, so I want to give a shout out to, I think this is Fire Rat Yapip. I think it said Fire Rat Yapip. I'm not sure if I'm saying that name correctly, but I want to give a shout out to him for becoming a new subscriber. I really appreciate that. If you would like to become a new subscriber, definitely become a subscriber. I definitely give you a shout out on my page if you do become a new subscriber. Give some thumbs up on my page. I really appreciate that as well. And if you have other videos you would like me to react to, definitely put them down in the comment section. I do try to react to those as quick as I can. But before I end this video, I just need to let you guys know that I really am sorry to hear about a lot of these artists who do pass away before their time. You know, it's very sad to see that, and it does happen. And the last thing I will tell you is make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, and definitely hit the notification bell for not coming out with new videos. You guys have a great rest of the day. Peace.